everyone, it's me Sunshine143, and in this video I will be discussing winter hair care regimen. So as the weather begins to cool, as we all know, especially if you live in the northeast or climates in which it gets cold during the winter, you notice that your hair may be drier, it may lack moisture, and it can sometimes feel like a difficult season when it comes to hair care. So this winter I will be doing what I did in the earlier part of my healthy hair growth challenge, November 2009, 2 years ago. I will be keeping my hair in mostly protective hairstyles. So I may wear my hair out from time to time, mostly protective hairstyles. Now, how will I be wearing my hair on a weekly basis, and what will I be doing? I will be washing my hair every 2 weeks. For some of you that will not be possible. You need to wash your hair every few days if you have an oily scalp, or at least every week. I will be washing my hair once every 2 weeks, and there's a reason for that. In the winter, I find that my hair dries out more easily, and I also find that when I wash my hair, within about 2 weeks my hair feels really good, but I feel like I have to wash it every week. Again, don't feel like you have to stick to a certain regimen because someone else does it or that's what you think you're supposed to do. Really listen to what it is that your hair is saying. So I'll be washing my hair every 2 weeks. I'll be washing it using a sulfate-free shampoo. Currently I've been using Trader Joe's Nourish Spa shampoo or the Tree Tinkle shampoo, and conditioner. I'll also be deep conditioning every time I wash, especially because I'm waiting every 2 weeks. So I will be using, again, and you see me mention this in my original washing regimen video that I did 2 years ago now that I think about it, and this is the Organic Root Stimulator Replenishing Conditioner. This is a light protein. My hair has no problem with it. If you have a problem with proteins, I would not recommend this, but this is what I'll be using. And I'll be alternating this with a homemade, somewhat homemade concoction. So I have this deep conditioner. It's by, it's from Nunat, and it's called Karité, I believe. I think it's Brazilian, if I'm not mistaken. And it has some good ingredients, but it has some ingredients that are not great. So if you are, a purist, I would not recommend this particular product for you. So when I use this, I'll probably be mixing it in a separate container, adding maybe a little bit of shea butter, some oils, and I'll be doing that, alternating that maybe between this and the Organic Root Stimulator, just depending on what I feel like my hair needs. And most importantly, when it comes to styling, I will not be styling my hair frequently. I really do want to retain length this winter, and so I'm going to try to manipulate my hair as little as possible. That's also part of the reason why I'm waiting every 2 weeks. My hair doesn't need to be washed every week, and also I think manipulating my hair, that much less when it comes to, washing and detangling will also help me in retaining length. So these twists that I'm wearing today are about a week old. I washed my hair and I twisted on wet hair. There are, I believe, about 40 twists in my hair. I counted about 39 to be exact twists in my hair. And it doesn't take long for 40 twists. Usually when I do twists, especially on wet hair, and this, when it was wet, it was shrunken because it was wet. So it's been stretched because I've worn it in abundant updos. I usually just wear my hair pinned up, so that makes it all the more protective. So now it's midweek, and I'll move in a little closer. And you can see maybe that the hair is a little bit frizzy, right? And for some of you, it won't be a problem. For some of you, you may feel that so for some of you, it may not be a problem, but for some of you, you may feel that, I don't really want the frizziness. You may feel that you want it to be sleeker. There are two things you can do. You can use a leave-in conditioner. This is my Kimi 2 mix, so Kinky Curly Knot Today with some aloe vera and some castor oil. You can use a leave-in and simply rub it on your hand and smooth it especially over the top part of the hair, and then tie a scarf around it and go to bed. And that will definitely limit the frizziness. What I'm going to do, however, and this is something that I think for those of you who are concerned with, you know, removing shed hairs on a regular basis, is because there are only 40 twists, and that may seem like a lot, but it's really not that much. What I'm going to be doing is taking down the twists and retwisting them. Okay, so I don't have to do this with all of the twists. You may choose to do so. I found, and I did this before when I had about 20 twists, so those are a lot larger. And I did the same thing, and I found that my hair, just by adding you know, the leave-in to the strands individually, rather than, I mean, untwisting them and adding the leave-in rather than just applying on top of the twist, definitely moisturize them in a different way. I don't know why. I didn't think it should matter, but it does. So just to give you an example, I'm going to take down these 4 twists. So now I've taken down 4 twists in the front. I will take some the moisturizer and I will just run it through the hair. So once the hair is detangled, so this is the same section, 4 twists, you can see how huge it is, even though it didn't seem like that much in the twist. You simply retwist. You can choose to use a styling product if you'd like to. Again, I mentioned because I'm doing my hair every 2 weeks, I won't be using styling product. I will continue using the leave-in. And again, you see I'm just finger parting. And you just simply retwist. So I've now finished retwisting that section in 4 twists. Let me just show you close up. So they're a bit thicker. They're pretty thick. If you go back. And the reason that they're going to be thicker, of course, is that when you twist on wet hair, the hair is shrinking up. So you can, you know, twist larger, not too large, because if it's too large, it won't hold the twist. But I find that you can twist larger and the hair will look fairly compact because it's shrunken, which is why when I do mini twists, I like to stretch my hair out or blow it out because I definitely want the volume in the body. So I just want to come back really quickly and show you what my hair looks like now. So you can kind of, I guess, compare this to what it looks like before. So I've retwisted everything, but this is how it looks anyway. So one thing that, as I mentioned before, that is nice with retwisting, or just twisting on dry hair in general, is that the twists are fuller than when you twist on wet hair and then the twist shrink. So I look forward to making some updos since I've been wearing it that way.